Ben,
Yeah,
it's a sad day,
I know, right?
but also an exciting day. It is the finale of Bungo Stray Dogs Season 5. Everyone been telling me about how not only do I have no idea what's going to happen, but nobody has any idea. This episode goes beyond the manga. It's very worrying, especially because last episode was pretty much the worst case scenario all around, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So with that, welcome to On the Bright Side. We're gonna try stay on the bright side. Ben, you weren't here last time, but we watched the episodes recently, and oh man. Dazai got shot in the head, Fukuzawa got stabbed, Atsushi got ripped apart, and Fukuchi has opened one order and commanded the world to do something. So, what could possibly happen? Any ideas, Ben?
I literally couldn't tell you.
I literally couldn't tell you either. So, I've got my Dazai acrylic stand with me for comfort. Let's hope that things work out this episode, because I can't handle a cliffhanger. I can't handle one. So, if you guys are excited to see my reaction to this episode, then you should do me a favor by subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications so you don't miss whenever the next season comes out, or movie, or whatever, and the various anime reactions that I'll do in the future. 3, 2, 1, go!
Rise, rise, rise!
Rise! Ye tarnished! Ye dead! So this didn't work very well. Okay, but what if I pushed it a little bit? Alright. No!
Oh yeah, I forgot about the nukes.
Yeah, they're sending nukes? Oh god, please god. No, don't bitey, please. You gotta jump on it. She's gonna jump.
Yep.
Alright, be careful! Ugh. Oh my god, it worked! Oh, but there she goes! Oh god, my life! Okay. This moment is part of the plan. Come on! Alright. So what?
And now Brawn to save the day.
What's important about this moment? Take the sword away from you. Alright? With the sword in him!
Great.
Oh my god! Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, it's beautiful here. I entirely forgot that they only had like 30 minutes before this poison killed them too. Yeah? That's a good question. Do you just have people on the inside? Or just... Okay, it's just vampires all along. There's something strange about the situation.
Yes.
That man? Interesting. Also, he's not dead! Can't be dead!
Yep.
How come? Did you kill him? Or... I also don't buy that. I agree with you, Ben. What was that? You okay, my guy?
Well, that's
oh! Oh, right.
yeah.
Cause we... The control of the vampires is... This son of a bitch. This son of a bitch! This is exactly what I was waiting for this entire season. The swing back. The turnaround. Bram is now on our side, pretty much. Because he hates Fukuchi. Oh, I really did save the world.
Okay, those are still nukes.
But I guess the idea is that the timer was turned off for them to explode.
Still not great that they're there.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to remove them. I just have trust in my friends. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say the fact that Fyodor doesn't have any friends is his downfall? Yeah, about that. Oh, he did. So someone in the comments predicted that, like, he probably manipulated gravity somewhat. Oh my god! That's a twist. I'm getting dizzy from how much how hyped I am. Damn. Oh.
Oh no.
I didn't expect that. Oh, guy did kind of help with that, huh? Uh-huh. These two. Is this really, like, his death? Yeah, like if he was driving the helicopter, it would all be...
Yeah.
Oh my god. I was... Someone translate that in the comments. God, I was really worried about how this was all gonna shake out, but so far I'm pretty satisfied with this. Was that his real goal? To just show the vulnerabilities? Or at least one of his goals. I can't believe everything's worked out so well. Oh, okay. Well then. I'm kind of like, please. I'm hoping, but I can never be sure. Huh. Yeah, inject that ASAP, please. Hurry. Yeah. So he's really just trying to, like, unite everyone.
Yeah.
But why send the nukes?
Right?
Like, I could have understand if he stopped at... It makes sense, but if he stopped at just mind controlling everyone. I kind of understood that. That's pretty much true. Yup. Yeah, I thought this was established. Saitama? Couldn't you have used the page to accomplish this? I mean, it's true. Man, he really Trust him that much.
今回犠牲にする命は500人以下。500。それが平和の対価。わしを切れ。お前が人類軍の総帥となるのだ。選べ。
Jeez.
選べ。
選べ。
思い残すことはない。
This is the only way for things to end, huh?
何でも一つ願いを叶えると言われたら俺は世界平和を願う。
He didn't do it.
分かっていた。
Teriko. He trusted her to do this. It's not polite to stay. That's always the question. Always sad to have friends die. I hope you learned your lesson.
祝賀会に最初に来てくれたのがこの人だった。
She just looks so sad.
あなたにそれは壊せない。
Yeah, it was trusted to him
さんが
by his friend.
福沢さん、
Uh,
あなたにかけた呪いだ。
damn. Alright, hello? 2 hours later. What is happening 2 hours later? Oh, good.
Well,
The fun new thing. Okay, that was the sword, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What the hell is this? Oh my god. The armor. Jesus! Alright, Ben.
Alrighty.
That was the end of Bungo Stray Dogs Season 5. He lived. Everyone lived.
Yep.
Except
as I said. Oh, yeah.
For Fukuchi. It's incredible how... And Fyodor? You know, I have no idea if Fyodor's actually dead or not. I don't know whether to believe this show. Right?
I know, right?
That was a pretty satisfying ending. I was really worried that it was gonna be like... that it wasn't gonna end, or it wasn't gonna be satisfying. There were a lot of anxieties I had going into this episode, but it wasn't bad. It focused on the kind of like compelling relationship that I felt like Fukuzawa and Fukuchi had. Even if it wasn't like explored a whole lot. How much do you think Fukuchi knew of what happened today was going to happen? Like he said, he got a flash forward of a war that would happen. Probably
not a lot.
So do you think he knew that Fukuzawa would refuse to kill him? I mean, he told Teriko to do it, so...
Yeah.
Did he know that he would be stopped in his attempts? Did he do it anyway? You know, it's interesting now knowing, like, the full thing. Like, we kind of guessed at, like, he wanted to control the world, mind control the whole world to make, like, kind of, like, no more war. I feel like that was something we almost said earlier in the season. But we kind of thought it was out of, like, resentment, right? Of the fact that he was put through such horrible things. And it was kind of, but it was more out of, like, a sense of duty, right? It's interesting. It kind of reminds me of, do you know the game Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs?
No.
It's a horror game. I guess spoilers for the ending, but its ending always stuck with me because it was like, it gives you the choice at the end of the game. It takes place in the year 1899, and basically the main character foresees the entire century, the next century, and he foresees things like World War I, World War II, the Holocaust, all these human tragedies that are going to come, and the game lets you decide about whether you will basically turn everyone in the entire world into pigs to stop this, or so it reminded me of that. This, like, the idea of, like, I can turn everyone into vampires that will follow one rule. The difference is that in that it's like everyone indiscriminately will become an animal In this, it's someone has to be on top. And I think Fukuchi always felt that Fukuzawa should be the one to do that if it came down to it. Fukuzawa obviously understands that no one should have absolute power. Not even him. So, the question is though, why'd he fire the nukes?
Yeah, right? Man's like, I have only 500.
I think
Only 500 people.
I think the idea is that only 500 people have died up to this point.
Yeah, but he said he'd only go up to the point of when 500 people would die.
This is what I'm thinking about that. I think he always knew that the nukes would be disabled.
I guess, but like, why take the chance?
It's what Dazai said. This is the whole thing about this show, right? The whole theme. Dazai trusted his companions would come through.
Yeah.
Fukuchi, his friend, he trusted his friends. He trusted Fukuzawa. He trusted the hunting dogs. It really, I guess he trusted that he would become, with this idea of like raising the entire world, such a villain that it would bring out like this heroicism in everyone else, that they would stop him no matter what. He believed that much. It was a gamble though. It was a risk that I don't know if he should have taken. There's also the question of like, maybe there was a small part of him, a small like part corrupted by horrors that he's witnessed that had been like, well, if it all ends, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Otherwise, what happened this episode? I feel like there's so much. We got an explanation as to why Dazai lived. There was one person in the comments that like kind of mentioned that Chuya blocked the bullet or exploded the bullet with his gravity powers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty much what happened. I was kind of skeptical of it because I was like, well, Chuya's a vampire. Why would he do that? He was not. That was the thing.
Yep.
There was a scene taken out that might have led to more of the speculation in which Ogai was more involved, I think, in the plan of sending Chuya to the prison. Obviously, he was the one that, like, gave him the contacts and glued the fangs onto him. Pretty good, man. Why can I not buy that Fyodor's dead? Also, I don't buy that Sigma's dead. That's even less believable to me.
Yeah, I don't know about Sigma, but I definitely think Fyodor's dead.
I could believe that. Just the fact that we only have his arm.
Yeah.
Sigma, if Fyodor is dead, Sigma has to be alive to give us answers, because he learned all the information. I would say that we do know that Fyodor can kill people with a touch. Whatever his power is, he can do that. So my idea is that if Sigma was really learning all this information about him, he could have possibly avoided this activation somehow. I don't know. Well, we won't know for a while. And you know why, Ben?
Because we are caught up to the source material.
Because we're caught up to the source material. We're gonna have to wait at least like 3-4 years for this show to continue, probably. Because it's monthly, which means that in 2 years there would only be 24 chapters. We really need at least twice that many to justify a season. Although there's a fair amount of novels that have yet to be adapted. People are saying that there are some novels that could get turned into movies in the meantime, maybe OVAs or something.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that teaser at the end.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck we're in for.
What is this thing? It has the time travel sword, right?
Yeah.
And the hair is Fukuchi's hair, is it not?
I don't know. It could be.
It's like something.
It looks shorter though.
I don't know. It has like the same spikes on top with like the. Do you think the sword possessed him?
Maybe.
Like the.
Yeah, it's giving the vibes, but like I don't see why.
Okay, so theory time.
Okay.
The sword gave him the vision of 36 years in the future, right?
Yeah.
Why? Did it omit things? Did it want us to get to this point in order to do whatever it's doing. I don't know. I don't know if I want to say sentient sword is the answer yet, but it's possible. I blame Xenoblade Chronicles for making me think this way. Spoilers for Xenoblade Chronicles. But that's essentially the plot of the of the first Xenoblade Chronicles. The main character gets a sword that shows him the future, and it ends up getting him to a point in which a god can be revived and is going to destroy everything. So, it's happened before in media. But let's also take a look at this Akutagawa knight outfit. Oh my god. He's straight out of Bloodborne, isn't he?
I've never played Bloodborne. I couldn't tell you.
This is like the main character visual that they use for Bloodborne. Like the hat, like the Victorian outfit. It looks awesome. I have no idea what we're in for. Unfortunately, I don't plan to read the manga to find out, because I really want to stay blind for whenever the next season comes out. I might read some of the novels, depending on if we hear that they're going to be adapted or not. It did say to be continued, so Bones definitely plans to continue this. But this puts Bones at an interesting position. What are they doing? Okay, so I'm just going to talk about the anime industry in general for a second, or at least Bones as a company, because they're pretty much my favorite animation studio. They gave us such great things as Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood and the original Fullmetal Alchemist, Soul Eater, the Cowboy Bebop movie was when they were created for that, My Hero Academia, Kekkai Sensen, Mob Psycho 100. But we're at an interesting point where, like, Bungo Stray Dogs is caught up, Mob Psycho 100 is done, Kekkai Sensen could come back. I just don't know what Bones is gonna adapt in the future, so it's kind of an exciting time. I suppose we should give proper shoutouts to Aya for saving the world.
Mm-hmm.
She and Bram have really been great this season. I've enjoyed their interactions a whole lot. It was really Aya. Did anyone predict that? like I'm talking about anyone in the show, not anyone in like the fandom, but also did anyone in the fandom predict that Aya forming this like bond with Bram would lead to Bram basically, really anyone, if they would have helped Bram, he probably would have done anything to screw over Fukuchi. I hope he's on our side from now on. I've been pretty doom and gloom the past couple episodes, and I'm sorry. This show is just stressful. I think it's fine to feel like those types of feelings when you're watching a show, just like be real about it. Like, I don't know if I like how I'm feeling, but as this show has told us to trust our comrades, we must. I was trusting that it would do justice. It would have a satisfying ending, and I think it did. But I'd love to have a discussion in the comments. So, if you liked this reaction, then you can let me know by leaving a like, and you can comment, tell me what you thought about this episode. It's gonna be a crazy time for people to discuss this show. I know it. And you can subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss anime stuff I do in the future. If you like this, I'm doing Code Geass, which is another show that has excellent mature writing. Leave suggestions for what you want me to watch as well. I keep those in mind. I hope I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Until next time, take it easy, everyone.
Have a good one.